Why don't you stay for the night? Or maybe a bite. I could show you my
Thank you all so much for joining me.
obsession.
It's such a pleasure to meet you all.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
So my first question will be for Barry. 50th anniversary, amazing, such an incredible time. How does it feel to be celebrating this milestone with the fans in person during the spectacular tour?
I have a lot of very interesting stories about that, but I don't think this is the time nor place to say them.
Okay.
Excellent reply.
Sorry, I don't have. That's a question that's been asked us all for 50 years.
What do you think we're to say?
Well,
We're going to sleep with as many of the fans as we possibly can.
Oh, did you?
I already have.
Oh, I haven't.
Next question.
Yes, next question, yes.
What, do you sleep with them?
No, she just
Go
has
on,
sex
darling,
with them.
bring up the
That's
next
what I
question.
mean. I thought you were sleeping.
No, she was having
My
sex
next
with them.
question will be for you, Nell. What's it been like all reuniting together? Have you all kept in touch over the years?
Yes, we've all kept, well, not all of us, well, pretty much all of us have kept in touch over the years, all of those that still are living.
Yeah.
I wish you wouldn't speak like that now.
I know, I said something
Sorry.
that earlier, and you didn't like that when I said...
I'm not interested in what you said. It's okay. All right.
I'm
Pat
touching
is
her.
very
I
strict.
think we touch each other.
Yes, we
touch
have.
it, touch me.
We've kept in touch.
That's lovely. That's wonderful. And Patricia,
Yes.
the spectacular tour just started a couple of days ago, if I'm not mistaken. What's the energy been like so far at these events?
That's a question to you.
Sorry, darling. I didn't get the beginning of that. I'm so sorry.
I would ask her another question.
Have you done... Can I ask her
I'm
a
sorry.
question?
Nell burst out laughing, and I couldn't.
You were asked how much energy has involved in the show.
In the
the
tour. Have you done this tour yet?
Are you talking about Scott's tour?
Yeah,
Is that what
yeah.
we're talking about? Yeah, I can answer that question.
Okay.
So sorry.
Wonderful. Sorry. So yes, I was just asking, what's the energy been like so far on the tour, with the fans?
It's beyond extraordinary. And the thing is that Nell once said in an interview we did, the woman said, "Do you never get tired of doing these Comic-Cons," which we were doing at the time? And Nell said, "Well, it's very nice to be worshipped." And the woman said, "Oh, I could do with a bit of that." And Nell said, "Get a dog." Well, the thing is that on these tours, I thought I couldn't hack it because they're like grueling, one day plane, one day show. And I thought, I can't do this, it's exhausting. But the adulation, I'm sorry to use that word, but that's the only word I can use because it's the truth. I mean, people don't get up and clap, they get up and scream when you come on stage, or one comes on stage, and it's fantastic. And so I got the adrenaline rush is brilliant. So that gave me the energy to, where's the next plane? Where's the next plane? Couldn't wait to get to more adulation.
We have like at these events, 1,000, sometimes 2,000 people in the audience who are as enthusiastic now as they were 50 years ago, I think. And with 3 generations, it's just astonishing. But what interests me most is the shadowcasts who have kept this movie alive for these 50 years, 45 years, whenever they started. They are so dedicated and sweet and
they keep evolving too.
They're
through
brave.
the generations.
Yeah.
People marry. They meet at the shadow cast within that community, marry, have children, and we meet. I'll meet Columbia's this size, this size, this size. I think we're into the 4th generation. Actually, we have to be. If we're 5 years, isn't it a generation every 10 years?
I think the 4th generation.
And
is
I'm
still
really
in the room.
envious of the shadow cast because, the girls dressing up as me and getting up there and being me. And I think, I want to do that. I do, because they're having such fun. What?
Well, I mean, you did do it. You did do
I
it.
know, but I want to do it again and again like they do. Sorry.
And I'll ask this to Barry because you've kind of piqued my interest now. Is there an interaction that you've had with a fan, whether it's past or present, that whether it's been funny or maybe emotional, that's been particularly memorable for you?
Well, the first time I was asked to sign autograph somebody's arm, that was lovely. And they said, I'm just going over there now to have it tattooed on my arm.
Yeah. Somebody did that the other night for me.
Yeah.
But like a month or so ago, somebody did it, and I was so tired. And I'd had enough. And so, here, let me use your arm. And he said, would you sign my arm? I took the pen and I signed from here all the way down to here.
Uh-oh.
And he went and got it tattooed on his arm.
Oh, no.
Expensive.
What?
Expensive.
Expensive, exactly. No,
I
hate
did
myself for that.
somebody's head, and he had that tattooed. Isn't that wonderful?
My gosh, wow, that's
But I
amazing.
refuse to do bosoms.
You do? I don't.
I do bosoms.
You do?
Nowhere's off,
Oh,
off for me. I just do it. Inner thigh, I've done a lot of them.
yeah.
But,
Oh, yeah.
But the most moving is when a fan, with my fan, I mean, we all share the darling fans, will tell us. So recently, 2 people at the one event told me that they wouldn't be standing in front of me if they hadn't discovered the Rocky Horror Picture Show many years ago. Yeah. And that's the magic of Rocky Horror, that it has helped so many people, liberated them, and that is what brings us special joy in being in a movie that's had such a wonderful effect on so many.
Absolutely. And, Rocky Horror, like you said, it's not just a movie, it's a community.
That's right.
What do you think makes it such a safe and empowering space for so many people?
Because the lights are out.
Sorry?
No, I'm sorry.
He said because the lights are out.
Because the lights are out. No, I think we have created a safe space for them to act up, act out, and
Cross-dress.
Say anything,
and
do
if
anything.
you're people that were in the closet, they can come out.
Yeah.
It just embraces every type of sexuality, and also I think it's been a great help to nerds. And I don't use the term nerds disparagingly, because let's face it, they now run the world. Mm-hmm. But people that were sort of more isolated in their room, so many people I've met have said, it got them out of their bedroom. They've found the film, then they found the screenings, then they found the shadow cast, and they went, I found my family. People that had been banished from their family found their new families in the communities.
Somebody said the other night to me, he said, I left the town that I was raised in, and I went to another town, like halfway across the country. And he says, I didn't know anybody, but I went to a Rocky Horror screening on a Friday night, and within a month, he had a whole family that made him comfortable, that he felt like he was part of now, a community, a life. It gave him a life. Yeah.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's incredible the impact that this film has had, and to this day, just everyone loves it. It's just an experience to be had.
But it's more than loving it. It's how much it means to people, and because it's liberated so many people. And I can't think of another film that has affected people as much as that, in the way that it has.
No, I agree, absolutely. And looking back, what has Rocky Horror meant to you personally and professionally?
Pat?
Sorry?
I'm so sorry, am I boring? I'm
No,
sorry.
darling, one's been asked questions a lot. Sorry, I know. And Nell set me up there. She went, Pat, you see. That's why I did
Well,
that.
we'd been talking
It's
a
a
bit too
joke.
much.
Well, quite, I noticed. Anyway, so what was the question?
Yeah, the question was, what has Rocky Horror meant to you personally and professionally?
Well, it's been stunning that, I began in a 60-seat room upstairs at the Royal Court Theatre in London, with no stage, no anything, 60 wooden chairs, no set. And within a week, Mick Jagger and Bianca in her white suit and cane was queuing on the staircase. That was her attire at those times, trying to get in. And it hasn't stopped since. It's been extraordinary, the journey of it. And then one left it and went on to do other things, and suddenly we were asked about making a film. I thought, what? Are we going to? Oh my goodness. And that was the next thing. And on it's gone. It's wonderful. I love it.
The director, Jim Sharman, had never directed a film before. And mercifully, when 20th Century Fox greenlit the film, they accepted him as the director. And they said, and Jim, we're happy to say that we're going to give you a big budget and you can cast an all-star cast. And Mick Jagger, Lou Reed and David Bowie had all let it be known they wanted to play the role of Frankenfurter. And Jim, as a first-time director, stood up to Fox and said, no, I don't want any stars. I want to use the original stage cast, which is extraordinary that he wanted to do that. They insisted that he cast an Americans for Brad and Janet. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. But
Bless you.
thank you. But you know, it is very unusual that they allowed him to do that. A, that he wanted to do it. B, they allowed him to do it. And C, they then completely brought down the budget to about $1 million. I think it was $1 million, and they gave him a 5-week shooting schedule, and he came in on time and on budget. And he also says now, if I'd cast any of those, big stars in the roles, I'm sure no one would have heard of it by now.
No, I mean, the cast, when you see it, you can't imagine anyone else in those roles. That's it. You are, that's it. There's no one else who could ever play those roles. And I hope that it's never remade or anything like that, because you can't touch this film. It is one film you cannot touch.
They have remade it.
They have. Oh,
Please don't mention that. You don't want to see it. Don't worry. Doesn't matter.
Okay, I was not aware of that, and I will not watch it.
No, darling, you can try and watch it, but I'm sure you won't last the...
Yeah, I saw it on an airplane once, and I couldn't walk out on it.
And can I ask you, Barry, obviously you all worked very closely with Tim Curry, but what was your experience like working with him?
With Tim, very close on page 69. I was.
I love it. That's the page.
Well, he's the backbone of this movie, right?
Absolutely.
And I was on my back at one point.
And when Pat and I began in the little stage production in London in 1973 in the smallest theatre in London, it was such an overnight sensation. Yeah. And Tim just blew those audiences away, and everyone fancied him. And he did play a bisexual, cross-dressing doctor. So, everyone thought they had a chance with him. But even then, it was very hard to imagine anyone else playing that role in the stage production and the film.
Yeah. And my part, too.
Yes,
there was
it's
just
true.
Nobody else in the world could have played it.
Well, considering you stepped in the movie and we so desperately wanted our original Brad, you did a magnificent job.
I know.
Magnificent.
And every Brit hates me for that. Right. Yeah. But what was his name? Huh? The original Brad?
Chris Malcolm.
Chris.
Brilliant.
Chris. I met him.
Actually, he was a Canadian.
Oh, was he Canadian?
Yeah.
But he ended up making a career of directing the stage production.
Yeah.
For how many years? 30 years?
Well, I went back to the 21st anniversary of Rocky on the stage, and Chris Malcolm did direct it, yes.
Yeah. Was he
with a little help from his friends called me.
Oh, like a little...
Did you play a magenta in it?
Of course.
Because I think I was asked to play the, they call him the criminologist now, but the narrator.
Yeah.
In Sydney.
And you don't want to do it on stage.
No.
Nobody. I don't.
They call out to the stage productions now the same way they do in the cinema.
Yeah. No, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because there's 3 scripts. There's a script with the actors.
Yes.
There's a script with an audience that they have to yell back, and then there's a script with the actors who have to come up with callbacks to the callback. It's just too much. Yeah. It's too much.
I didn't understand a word of that.
I followed it.
I'll tell you after.
Oh,
this.
yeah, later.
Okay.
And could I ask you one final question? Is there a message that you would like to share with your fans watching now?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being such magnificent fans. I've adored all the fans, and there have been thousands that I've met, and I'm so moved by their stories and what the film means to them, even what my character means to them. It's just been an extraordinary experience. I consider the fans, the cast, and the creative team behind Rocky Horror one big Rocky Horror family.
Yeah. And I think, you want to talk?
Sorry. I was just going to send a thank you to Sal Piero, who was the head of the fan people in New York at the beginning. And but for him, I don't think we'd be sitting here today talking about this.
Right.
So
But it goes on.
he whipped it up so amazingly. And there's been a film made about him. And his sister, Lilias Piero, is going to be here this weekend, which will be wonderful.
Oh, splendid.
So it's lovely. And sadly, Sal is no longer with us, but, he was such a massive part of this happening. Amazing.
But he handed the torch over to Larry Wiesel, who's now the head of the fan club. And he goes out on tour with us and does the sort of interlocutor stuff and does costume contests and everything. And he's brilliant at it. And he has won the Fan Award and the Boss Award for all of his work on Rocky Horror.
And he owns my corset, my Columbia sequined corset. Larry owns it. One day he will present it to me as a gift for all the work I have done for him.
Yeah, hear that, Larry?
Yes.
And I
I'd
look
like
forward
to
to
see
that.
him wearing it.
Well, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for creating this incredible, iconic film that we all love and adore and means so much to us. Thank you. It's been an honor and a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.